another balloon upgrade idea for you today. We are celebrating 4th of July. This is a really big one, 250 years. And in today's video, I'm going to show you how to use an orb in both an air-filled and also a helium-filled upgrade. We'll start with the air-filled today. What we need to start off with is 3 sets of 11-inch balloons, all in patriotic colors. So I need you to get quads together, and we're going to go in equal increments, just being smaller. In other words, 15 pumps on the blue, and I've already included a weight here. 15 pumps on the white. The white's going to sit right on top of the blue, and I'm going to tie it right on in. Did I say 15 pumps with the white? Because I didn't mean that. 15 pumps with the blue, 10 pumps, so 5, 10, and 15 with the white, and then 5 pumps with the red. Now how I get this nice round look is a trick. So what you want to do is take your balloon and take the neck of the balloon and squish it down so that you just have the round part of the balloon. Hold tight. For the reds, we're just going to go 5 pumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm going to take it off, and I'm just going to hold it in these 2 fingers for safekeeping. And I'm going to repeat that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, we want to hold these tight, and I'm going to have a really tight knot in here so that there's not an awful lot of wiggle room. These are really tight. So a duplet and a duplet makes a quad, and I'm just going to bring the inflation valves up and tie them together so that everything just nestles right inside of each other. Super cute. Okay, now we'll want to take our air-filled and I'm going to do the sleeping bag roll. See me, I'm just going to wrap it right around, tie it in a knot, and I'm just going to shoot this right down the middle. Do a little figure 8. All the way down, all the way up, down, all the way up. And repeat that on the other side. So that nice, cohesive unit, nice and sturdy, really cute. Now I'm going to introduce the squigglies. I've gone ahead of time and inflated these, and I'm going to show you with the next design how to make a proper squiggly. So I'm just going to tie 2 and 2 together, bring in my third, the trick with any of these squigglies is giving yourself some grace. And when I've tied the knots on these, I've given myself about a ½ inch of tying room so that you don't have to hurt yourself. This doesn't have to be as difficult as it may seem. Then I'm going to take 2 of the ends and tie them together and pull it apart so that I have room. Bring it right in the middle. And let the celebration begin. Probably all come up. This is when you can make this the way that you want it. There will be no 2 alike, but you probably want this explosive look on there. And I'd have them turned up as much as I could, just so that it looks like a big celebration. All right, this is one air-filled beauty masterpiece. This is something that comes together relatively quickly and will help your customers celebrate this 4th of July season. Now we're going to move on to something that you guys have in your departments all the time, which is just quads around these. So we're just going to make a quad. I'm going to go with 3 pumps each. And again, I'm making sure that when I inflate these, that the inflation valve is in the round part of the balloon and not the neck. This assures me nice round balloons, and I'm tying them pretty tight together so there's not an awful lot of looseness. Everything is held together beautifully when it's nice and tight, because these quads in particular are going to be holding up yet more squigglies. So we're just going to bring our quad in. This is something you guys do all the time. Lock it into place. Pull it down. That's something completely normal for you, but here's something that a lot of these stores I go into are not doing the squigglies because of one reason or another. Now this is just a pull that I went and got at Home Depot. You have the rose cutter stem, and just tie a 260 to the end of that stem. That can go away when you're done with this design, or you can keep it there. Either way, it doesn't matter to me. Now, we want to take a 260 and pre-inflate it first. Anytime you're doing squigglies, they have to be pre-inflated first, otherwise they don't really work. So, take the tip, the opposite end of the inflation, and this is really important to wrap it around your handle, but no ridges, no bumps. It's got to be completely flush, otherwise it won't work. And then just fill her up, and the magic begins. As soon as it's at the end, it'll automatically come off, and this is what I mean by giving yourself grace, because I'm going to take about that much out of the equation so that I have plenty of tie room. This shouldn't make us sweat to do balloon designs. It should be relatively easy. Okay, so I'm going to take the others and make them all one happy family by tying them all together. And then I'm going to come in through the center, take 2 of these long necks that I have, and just tie them underneath that quad. And now we have something worth celebrating. Fun, cute, festive, fast. And thank you so much for joining us for this video. Here's a couple of ideas that I hope will help your customers celebrate this glorious celebration.